Hi everyone, this is Salvi with your VTuber news today. Before we get into the news, please hit the subscribe, like, and maybe even hit the bell notification icon, and let's get into the first story that we have today. She almost got scammed. Who am I talking about? Today we're talking about Shondo, Fallen Shadow, however you want to call her. She, in the past, almost got scammed by Kamiclips. Kamiclips is a person who is not liked in the community. It's a clipper who's not liked because of things they've done in the past. I've covered what Kamiclips has done in the past already in a previous episode of my news. But I do believe in second chances. They have to change. They absolutely have to change, because if you don't, then you will forever be hated in the community. They have to start brand new probably in order to be to fix the issues that they've done. So let's hear what Shondo has to say.
When I was looking for Clipper on VGen to work with, when I was looking for Clipper on VGen, I messaged a couple inquiring. One of the Clippers that I messaged while I was inquiring was the guy that's getting cooked right. On his page, it said he charged $15 for clip.
That's not bad.
$15, and it said like up to 25 for clip, and I was like, okay, whatever. Yeah, it's decent. It's a decent rate. So I contact him, and I'm like, oh, hello, my name's Fallen Shadow. These are my channels. Looking for a Clipper to potentially work with. Could you let me know what you charge for things like this? Blah 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 blah. And he tells me $100 a clip, and I was like, what?
Yeah, that's crazy. That's freaking bad. That's really bad.
He said, as per my first message, I'm reading this out. These sub 59-second vertical videos, so he's talking about a 20-second clip, take about 3 hours to edit and would therefore cost $150 US.
That is a lie.
I'm more than happy to drop that down to $100 per vertical video while you aren't monetized.
What? That is too much. I'm sorry, that's too much.
$15 on his page, you guys.
That's too much.
It means an entire day would be dedicated solely to you and your content. So if you prefer to operate on a day-to-day basis rather than the more complicated approach of per hour, because he charges $50 an hour, and apparently it takes him 3 hours.
Okay, $50 an hour is not bad for work, of course, if he actually does the hour of work. I highly doubt it would take him over an hour to do those clips.
Make a clip. And I replied and I said, oh geez, I'm sorry, but I said, I'm so sorry, but I think your prices might be a little out of my budget. This isn't anything on you. I'm sure you work incredibly hard and the quality of your clips reflect that, but I don't think I can afford to work with you. I'm so sorry for wasting your time. The prices on your page were a lot lower, so I was thinking it'd be something in a similar ballpark. I'm so sorry. Again, that's what I said.
She's being too kind in this case.
I felt bad at the time. So I was like, did I misread something? And after I said that, I went back to his page and I looked through his page and I was like, there's no way. It doesn't say anything up to that high. $25 is the highest it says. And he says, no, that's fine. I should have made it clear in my message that for long-term priority commissions, I charge more than the standard commissions. It's totally my fault for assuming you wanted prioritization. So for reoccurring clients, he charges 4 times more.
That is dumb. That is really dumb. That is really dumb.
But if you're okay with not being prioritized above other clients, but still delivered clips within your deadlines. So he's telling me it'd still make my deadlines. I can drop down to the current rates you see here on VGen. And following on from what we've already discussed, those rates will be lowered a bit to start with since your channel isn't monetized. The normal, non-prioritized VGen rates would then come into effect once we achieve monetization.
That is just, yeah, that's just, oh my god, that's bad.
And I said, hi there, I'm sorry, but your prices are still a little out of my budget compared to what they were when I contacted you, because he put the prices up on his page after saying that, or before saying that, because it was $15 and he put it up to, I think, 25 or 30 a clip then, and said that would be the rate. And I know for a fact it was 15 when I contacted him.
Oh, that is scummy. That is uber scummy.
So I was like, And he said, oh good, keep in mind the rates you see will be lowered to the original prices, so he admits it, i.e. $15 per vertical video, while your YouTube channel isn't monetized, so he literally admits he put them up!
That is just BS, man. Holy moly.
The original price was $15, and he was trying to get $150 a clip out of me.
That is too much, man. That is way too much.
I've never known anything like this. Millionaire streamer, please, can't afford that. I genuinely hope nobody paid that, right? Surely not.
Yeah, I hope no one paid that. I honestly hope no one paid that.
Like, I understand that artists can price their worth at whatever, and you guys, I am always overpaying artists. Any artist that's worked with me, I probably tipped. I always do my best to overpay my artists. But when it says $15 and he wants $150 then, and then he's like, oh sorry, sorry, I guess we'll drop it down to 15. It's like, I don't know, even when it said that, I was like, goodbye. I'm scared.
So yeah, in order to not make this too much longer, Shondo is very right. When you are just starting out, even if you're bigger, that is a very scummy thing to do. To go from $15 to 10 times that price, $150 for a short 20-second vertical video. That is, I do understand. Look, I understand 100% paying artists their going rate, but be upfront about it in the beginning. Put it on your VGen page saying, you know, for prioritized access, this is my rate. For regular non-prioritized access, this is my rate. If you say that, then you will not have any issues. No one's going to be like, oh my God, what are you doing? But Kamiclips tried to pull a fast one on this case. This was, as they said, this was Shondo before she was monetized. So this was years ago, probably. This was a while back. But still, that was showing the kind of person that Kamiclips was. Hopefully, look, I always believe in redemption stories. They may not want to be redeemed. They may not even care. Who knows? But if they do want to be redeemed, you have to fully change everything. You have to do an actual apology. You have to show with your actions that you're trying to change things. And show with not only your words, but with your actions that you're trying to change things. And then people will give you a chance. I know that personally, people will give you a chance. So Kamiclips, please change if you really want to. If you're just out for the money, then don't change and just continue being yourself. But your reputation has already taken a humongous hit, and it's going to get worse. So I'm glad Shondo didn't take it. I'm glad Shondo didn't take the bait. I'm glad Shondo didn't fall in shadow, didn't go and actually pay that amount, because that is crazy. I'm glad she didn't get scammed, and I'm glad she's doing an amazing job for herself right now, because she is an amazing creator. PIPPA just collabed with PIPPA, and it was glorious. Pipkin PIPPA collabed with PIPPA Pebblesworth before she graduated, because remember, PIPPA Pebblesworth from Globee is going to be graduating on the 31st. So that is something that she's going to be doing. And this is a moment that I wanted to share with you guys. They talked about several things. This was after a Michael Myers segment. You know, Michael Myers from the, the wonderful Shrek dude and that kind of thing. And also Austin Powers. He was Wayne from Wayne's World. All that kind of stuff. But now they are talking about Brexit. And PIPPA is explaining to PIPPA Pebblesworth what is the truth about Brexit. So let's take a look. Let's take a listen, if you will.
Okay, tell me more. Tell me more. Enlighten me of my own history. Tell me. Gamergate. Tell me. Go. I wish to know.
Not only Gamergate, but you know,
okay,
the other
so
stuff.
Around that time, there was Margaret Thatcher, and she was she's called the Iron Lady, and she did not like, and Justin Trudeau was there, and both of them they didn't like they didn't like Britain using the same currency as the rest of Europe, and they didn't want to join like the European Union because all the money would be regulated by the European Union, and Britain didn't want to have to like deal with like they wanted to make other people pay taxes on their on Britain's exports and stuff. I think. And also I think they didn't want to like give out like free citizenship, and that's why people said Brexit is racist. Because part of if Britain stayed part of her.
I love this. I love this version. This is a brilliant version. Someone please, can you clip this and put this into the books of history for the UK? Because this is a fantastic version. Oh.
This is Pipkin PIPPA's version of why Brexit happened. Margaret Thatcher from the grave went with Justin Trudeau and created Brexit, according to Pipkin PIPPA, which is amazing to hear. I heard it yesterday when I was on the stream. I did raid into PIPPA Pebblesworth, and I did raid into the stream because I wanted to, people to see it. And yes, it was glorious. And I did promise that I would put it on here. So yes, I put it on here. This is the most important part of all of it. We got the correct history. The history known as Brexit 100% was Margaret Thatcher and Justin Trudeau making it so that Britain had taxes and didn't want free citizenship. That is the correct version of what happened in this timeline. Getting harassed and doxxed. We're talking about Ghostiebee, the honey ghost VTuber, who I had talked about previously for getting doxxed and harassed by a random person who ended up putting her phone number as their account name, her address and phone number in the messages of her Twitch. She tried to work with Twitch in order to get them banned. Nothing has worked for her, and it is happening again. An update. They are still able to go on Twitch. This is no longer someone trolling. It is a harasser. Not only did they follow again, doxing me with my street address, but they also had the audacity to use my redeems. Are you going to let them continue doing this, Twitch and Twitch support? This is really BS. They haven't, like it says down here, they haven't gotten a human response. This is why I continue to cover this. They haven't gotten a human response from this. This is what they originally happened. The person was named their address. They have the full legal name, full legal address. Whose phone number is this phone number? And again, they're doing this too. And they also tried to get into their PayPal. They're doing this to harass. They're doing this to dox. They're doing this to make them sad and make them not want to stream again. So that is why I feel I really have to put this out there, because it is not right. It is not good. It should not happen. It should have never happened to begin with. But now that it did, they should have absolutely been removed from Twitch, IP banned or something. My street address again followed you minutes ago. My street address again played hello, what's up? And then street address again played yippee. So that is really BS. That is really horrible. I hate it. I hate that they're doing this. This is why I'm not going to give up. This is why I'm not going to stop reporting on this, because this needs to stop. This needs to be stopped by Twitch, because this is doxing, and doxing, as far as I know, is illegal in almost every state in the US and a lot of countries, I'm pretty sure, as well. They say, I think the best way for you to be disabled any way for any people's names to appear on stream without your control, and put chat delays so he maximum can set the mods to react quick enough. I don't know what chat delay for affiliates, but for us non-affiliates, it's 6 seconds. Can't figure out how to remove the automatic Twitch notification. There is a way, I think, of doing it. If I remember correctly, it isn't a Twitch-specific thing, but more either Streamlabs or Stream Elements. It might be worth checking both those options for showing followers in chat. For Labs, I think it's called CloudBot. For Elements, you go into Chatbot. So yeah, you can actually have that be done, and also the TTS be stopped as well. So there are ways to do that, and I'm glad that people are helping her out. Also, if it helps, if they haven't made accounts in advance, you could also set stuff like this up, where you can have email verification for all users and phone verification for all users to be able to subscribe, VIP or moderator or anything like that. So it may not help for followers, but it may help. So those are options that she was given. But I do hope Ghostiebee is finally able to get some help. And if not, I'm still going to be screaming to the heavens to make sure that she does. We have some different Nijisanji news. This is not anything negative. At least I don't think it's anything negative. Kotoka, which has been kind of MIA for a lot of stuff and has been streaming a little bit less, says that they will be participating in a Japanese League tournament from tomorrow, JST, the January 29th JST. I'll stream my POV on YouTube, but because this will be a 3-day crash course with Japanese speaking coaches, I'll most likely not be able to speak much English. Hope you guys will understand. And it continues on with, of course, this is the actual one. If you want to live seriously, play League of Legends. A mysterious flower blooming in the deformed Summoner's Rift River, never seen before, seen boots. What can I use this static shiv for? League of Legends, the K4SEN or K4SEN, but it's probably meant to be an A, the K4SEN there. And of course they have their next one here, which is going to be Team the K4SEN. It's going to be Met Komori, XPR, and K Najimi, Hanabi Choya, and Kotoka Torahime. So they're all going to be a part of this, and they're all going to be having fun in their own way. You also have Team the Uruka, which is going to have, Koga Tsumugi, Shizuka Shirona, other team players here, as you can see, Benny Yakumo, others here, and also, like a lot of Nijisanji people, like a couple of them actually, not a lot, but a couple of them are going to be there. Wishing them the best, because as a VTuber myself, VTubers behind the scenes work very hard. Their agency sucks. As I've always said, the agency itself is bad. I've always said the management itself is bad. but I will support the talents in at least wishing them well. I will not physically or even watch their stuff, but I will support them in the way that I just wish the best for them. New Hololive anime event merch is going to be featuring Luna, Toa, and more, and is going to have an exclusive international release. This is the merch that's popping out here. As you can see, one of them is a keyboard. Hololive, the most popular virtual anime girl streaming agency worldwide, is celebrating its fans and talents in an upcoming concert event this March. And HYTE, a respected PC accessory maker, is sponsoring the highly anticipated event and will release exclusive goods based on the popular idols and content. Here we go. Here is their new HYTE keycap set. You're seeing here. This is their HYTE keycap set, which is amazing to look. Hey, it has the shadows. Of these four. It's gonna be Kanata from what it looks like. Kanata. Who else is he? Kanata, Watame, Toa, and Luna. So they're all gonna be there, and it's gonna be, I don't know how expensive it's gonna be, but let's just take a look. They're gonna be ISO keyboards. Keycaps are fully compatible with ANSI, JIS, and ISO keyboards. The 4th gen keycap set is available for pre-order at $100. It's gonna be $100, but it is a very colorful, and it has the colors of all of them. To be honest with you, most of these types of sets, I would not. I would buy, and I probably would just keep it separate because, or like keep that keyboard as like what Iris does, IRYS, of course, and keep it like as a part of a collection, the keyboard set as like a part of a collection and not to be used. But they also, Hololive has worked with popular agencies like McDonald's, Marvel. Hololive Night was held in July 2024 at Dodger Stadium. English second concert Breaking Dimensions. All those things have happened, and that's why HYTE is doing this, because HYTE was in the business of making money, and so is Hololive. So a collab like this is to be expected. But I'm looking forward to it. It's nice. If I had the money, I would get it. Box. A VTuber and live 2D rigger and model mama and things like that for a lot of different people. A Gremlin Pixie Bunny VTuber has mentioned a couple of things. Says can't breathe near 3DO without YouTube threatening to take down your channel. But don't worry, guys. The stream where I talked about an S scene in Smut Books, I was reading in graphic detail and talked about something called seasicles, is perfectly okay. Why is she saying this? She got a message from YouTube saying, "Hi, Brialtcookiebox. Great news! After manually reviewing your video, we've determined that it is suitable for all advertisers." And finally, back to streaming, the one where she talked about those scenes in Smut Books and talked about the seasicles. So it's a very, very weird thing. They're very say-so. I have no idea what you're talking about. True, it's eco-friendly. I'm discussing it to help save the planet. Comment YouTube L. YouTube really has its priorities sorted, huh? YouTube has been a P. The poor thing can't handle some things but allow others. It's been very weird. It's especially with VTubers in the way that it does its management of those type of things, and it does not do it very well. It is very wishy-washy with how it does everything, and it's very annoying for any VTuber that is involved in it. This one is a bit of a quickie, but here we are with Ollie as well, wishing people a happy Lunar New Year. Recently, we had other Hololive members wishing people a happy Lunar New Year, and today we have Ollie, or at least I'm showing Ollie right now. Happy Lunar New Year to everyone here. Basically, it says, wish you a happy New Year and good health. So there you go. Assets are here. Happy Lunar New Year. It says happy Snake Year, Ollie. Happy Zombie Year. Happy Lunar New Year. Everyone is wishing them the best, wishing them a happy Lunar New Year as well. I wish each and every one of you, now that it's been mentioned again, every time it's been mentioned, I always try to say it. Happy Lunar New Year to everybody who is watching, who celebrates it. And I hope you do have a successful and profitable and happy year moving forward. Year of the Snake, I believe it is this year. So have a happy Year of the Snake. And I hope you have plenty of good days and a lot of success and good fortune. Omaru Polka is going to be having her birthday on the 30th. And her birthday, at least her birthday stream, on the 30th. Starts at Omaru Polka channel. The fabulous guests and other productions are amazing. There are lots of great news. Stay tuned for further updates. And the further updates came from her channel, where she is having guest of Fuwawa Abascard, Mokoko Abascard. Fuwamoko is going to be there, as well as these wonderful people. Luna is going to be a guest. Mokoko, as we mentioned before. And we have Watame, Fubuki, and Flare. They're all going to be a part of this wonderful celebration of a wonderful VTuber known as Omaru Polka, the ringleader, the ringmaster of the circus, a very, very hardworking one, just like every single one of the other girls in Hololive and other VTubers out there. And I am so glad to announce that yes, she will be having a lot of wonderful guests at her 3D live, her 3D birthday live, and I am looking forward to covering it when it does happen. Welcome back, everybody, to the VTuber Showcase, a place where I like to showcase up and coming VTubers of various sizes, shapes, forms, types, everything in between. Why do I do this? I do this because I want it to be a positive space for everybody, a space where everyone can lift each other up instead of tearing each other down. Today we're talking about Laika Wolfram channel, an art VTuber who has commissions open. Hello world, I like drawing and I like weapons. So here we go. Hello world here again. Here is their stuff that they're drawing OCs. They're doing other, primarily, they have their VODs, of course, but they also have little shorts here of where they have been playing Delta Force and other things. Let's take a look.
And I forgot to switch my gun again. Screw it, we are role-playing World War II medic now.
Won't die while I'm around.
I am really bad at these games, so I always find it interesting when people actually go and are able to be very successful with these. So, of course, they are also doing, as you can see back here in their channel, they also do a lot of art. They do a lot of their own art, so that is amazing. And I do thank you for allowing me, Laika, to showcase you on my channel. I do hope this gets a little bit more eyes on yours. Thank you so much for watching. That is all the news that we have for today. Please let me know down below if you want to know any more news or if you have any comments regarding anything that you saw here, which I will try my best to respond to. I love seeing your comments down below. Of course, as well, like and subscribe to the channel. That will give you more information every single day. I do 2 videos a day, so hopefully you enjoy.